So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Distributed tidily. Zanetti wants to run onto this. Bellingham. Now it's Hazard. And it's Thiago. Vieira. To Thiago. And it's Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Maldini. It's a promising position. Impressive job! It's hit the upright. And that is well cleared. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Adriano. And he's intervened well there. Caceres. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers and...
Goes for a shot! Wonderful from Del Piero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And we have liftoff. Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Yaya Toure. Here's Caceres. Toure gets into a good position. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Caceres clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Thuram. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Bellingham. To Hazard. And this is Adriano. Adriano. Can he get it through? This might spell danger. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Picked out Thiago! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hazard. Caceres.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Maldini. Thinks one through. Driving forward. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, just skips past his man. He's having a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Adriano. Here's Vieira. So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
The ball has bounced loose now. It's not an especially good pass, that. Zanetti. Nesta, always a very imposing presence at the back. Ambitious ball here. Ferdinand. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Bale plays it short. And here's Bale. And it's Hazard. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No way through, so back it comes. Great ball, and it shoots! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Done delicately. Vieira, a picture of focus and alertness. Del Piero, needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's Adriano! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hazard, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Caceres. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira. Now it's Del Piero, and this is Adriano. Now it's Thiago. Now it's Thiago.
That was lovely, that.
And he's running through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Thiago. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bellingham has created 1 goal already. Zanetti. Cruyff.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, well played. Vieira. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. He's having a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely.
It's Adriano! Oh, a very decent attempt. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Azar.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cruyff. Caceres. Good read, needed to be. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet looking to receive it in space. That's not going far. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Del Piero, and he was quick to react. And it's Caceres. Chooses to go crossfield. Zanetti. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Caceres. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. Almost half an hour in now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldo might just make this. Thiago. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Adriano. And he's chosen to go back. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
Adriano clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Caceres. Adriano. Zanetti. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really seem
so
to
far.
lose their way a
Which
bit,
way
it
will
has to
things
be
go
said,
in the
Peter,
second half?
having started the game
Ours, of
quite
course.
strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Vieira. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. Played into the box. Del Piero. Bellingham. Vieira. Where it came from, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Del Piero. And he won. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Zanetti. And it's Seedorf. Aims beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
All the way back. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Pepe calmly anticipates. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Adriano being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test...
Chance! And he's stuck it away! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 64 minutes is number 18, Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Substitution for Manchester United, number 13.
The two coaches are signalling changes here,
Coming
both
on
at the
to
same
replace
time.
him is
So
number
the first
16,
moment of real
Rodri.
significance.
Substitutions
Listen, when it
taking
comes to
place.
goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Bale. Back towards the middle. Strokes it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. Pull it. This is promising. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries a shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Manchester United, after
the movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Goes for the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Great vision, and the through ball. Caceres is onto this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Nedved, and here's Cruyff. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a quick ball upfield. Now it's Neymar. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pepe gets across to intercept that. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 1, Adriano. Coming on the field is number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Just 5 minutes left. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pepe cuts out the pass. And here's Cruyff.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Nedved. Hullet, Cruyff, and it's Hullet. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
A big round of
not
applause
ideal
to
for
both
either
sets of
side, of
players who
course.
gave it.
Although
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Great vision. Good read, needed to be. Adriano. Thuram. Pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. Thuram. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Del Piero, and he's lost his man here. Takes a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Knocks it into space. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get it through? Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! And this is Hazard. And it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Seedorf! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 18 minutes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's beautifully weighted. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Hazard. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Sends it crossfield. Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caceres. That's been cut out, well played. That's good running with the ball. Adriano. No, that's been intercepted. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Caceres. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not an especially good pass, that. Zanetti. Pepe calmly anticipates. And it's Cáceres. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. Cáceres. That ball looks a good one. Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Adriano,
There will be one
well
minute
seen,
at a
saw that
time.
coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zanetti. Nice interception, well timed. And it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back underway then.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's managed to gift it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero looking to receive it in space. Great, he's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Adriano. Zanetti. And it's Azar. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Nesta. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. Cáceres picks it up out wide. Punched away. And here's Cruyff. And here's Hullet. And they're back on the ball again. In once more. Oh, good effort! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Good-looking ball. Bale kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Del Piero. And the shot! And no mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Seedorf! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Seedorf certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cruyff. Bale. Adriano being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Adriano. Thiago. And that is well cleared. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 1, Adriano. Number 8, Number 5,
Extravagant effort!
Number 13,
Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Caceres is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. It's Hullet. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cruyff is behind this one.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Cruyff! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nedved. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Now it's Nedved. And it's Bale. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Manchester United with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Vieira. They really do have to make something of this. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Ibrahimovic. Rodri. That's a nicely shaped ball. This might spell and the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Nesta kept aware, and it is So that's it, it is all over. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So we're very much on the way now. Short changes him with that pass. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Pepe. Ambitious ball here. And this is Hullet. Hullet plays it in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Both sides exercising caution for now. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Thiago. And it's Azar. That pass isn't the best. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, easy pickings there. Yaya Toure. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cruyff.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vieira. Bellingham.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Caceres. For Nesta. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. That's been slipped through. And this is Hullet. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And this is Cruyff. Ball swung in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Thuram. Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Adriano. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Azar. It's Azar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. It's played through for him. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And a header! Harmlessly behind. And here's Del Piero. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. The referee's awarded a free kick. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That was travelling. Hazard. That is good alertness. Check, punts it upfield. Caceres. Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. Caceres finding himself in space. Impressive jump! The captain scores!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
The goal scored for Manchester United.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Seedorf. And the through ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh no, this does not look good. But he's well positioned here. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Time and again they are repelled. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
So that was the first
Manchester
half.
United
Still
unable to
plenty
get
of
back
time
onto
left
level
for a
terms
comeback.
before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chance for a shot! It's in! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Caceres. Yaya Toure. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. Adriano is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. And he's undercooked that.
Bullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Azar. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Thuram makes the interception. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. A probing pass. Has crossed into the... Oh, good effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thiago. Caceres. Nesta is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Azar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Adriano. And this is Del Piero. Adriano! Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now this could be a canny finish! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
8,
on both benches.
Hazard. Number 18, Del Piero. Number 1, Adriano. Number 5.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Bellingham.
execution was
Number
lacking.
13,
Sheshko
Thiago.
dominates aerially so
Coming on the
often.
field, number
Manchester
11,
United really
Gullit.
can't be faulted for their
Number
attitude.
21,
And if they go on to
Johan
win this,
Cruyff.
it'll be fully deserved.
Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 22, Nedved.
That's really well
Number
manoeuvred.
16, Rodri.
A mixture of good
Substitution in
defending
progress.
and indecisive passing. No progress. Zanetti delivered in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Cruyff. And the finish! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Brilliantly cut out. Manchester United have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. And it's Rodri. Now it's Gullit. That is a brilliant interception. He's having a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Caceres thinks about the shot. Takes a shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
There will be 3 minutes
Ibrahimovic,
added time.
expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the number on the board is 3. Caceres. Now it's Cruyff. Nedved. And here's Cruyff. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's not often you see such haphazard defending, Peter, even when you've seemingly identified the areas you're falling short in. How they thought they could get away with that, I just don't know. They should have plugged the gaps. And I think if you listened around the stadium, Peter, the crowd seemed to know more about what they should do than what was going on the pitch.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Bellingham, and Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Thiago, this is a promising build-up. Thiago, and they're on him in a flash. Nesta gets on his bike and on the move. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adriano. Now it's Thiago. He is through here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Varane spots it and intercepts. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Thiago. Played up towards the front line. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Picked out brilliantly. Caceres.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Couldn't squeeze it through. It's headed upfield. That is good alertness. Cruyff threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Adriano, the ball has bounced loose now. Seedorf, now that looks a decent ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caceres. Nesta. Aimed beyond the defence. That
It's the keeper's ball.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here.
Some resolute defending there. 30 minutes gone.
Pass somewhat off target.
And it's Azar.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can.
Caceres.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Azar.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
And that has left him in a heap.
And here's Hullet. And he's taking no chances there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He has a look up. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Can he spark a counter here? He shifted it to the flank, and that has not gone well. Hazard. Adriano, who's set up one goal so far.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hazard, looking to play him in. And this is Del Piero.
Oh, that's nice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space.
Cruyff.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United come in leading by just the odd goal.
More action from
I
the
think
second
on the
45
whole the team
coming
linked
soon.
up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Bale. Bellingham, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Thiago.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Seedorf. Look at there's the shot! It's always been caught napping.
Yaya Toure.
Seedorf.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Azar.
It's Bellingham. Hazard tries to pass it through. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Substitution.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Just about up to the hour now. Probing pass. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pepe. Nice control. Cruyff has it in a wide position. It's going across goal. And that should get the job done. Del Piero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. Azar. Very much a man of this moment. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Adriano. Caceres. Zanetti. Hazard wins the duel this time. Now it's Bellingham. Adriano being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication.
It's Adriano! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that's going to be a booking. Pepe. And it's Thiago. Thiago will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has to go back here. And this is a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part. And we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again.
Coming on the field is
a case now of complete control. Pull it. Seedorf. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. And he was alert to it. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand makes the interception, and it's Seedorf. And he's picked it up out wide. Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Gullit.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Just 5 minutes left. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Pull it. Now it's Bellingham. Yeah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira tries to cross. Pullet, renowned for his long-range shooting.
4 added minutes has been
Manchester
indicated.
United have got it back and they'll have another go. Bale. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Time added on, 4 minutes. And it's Neymar. This might spell danger. Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Please put your hands together, everyone,
Adriano
and give our
taking
boys
in the
a round of
accolades,
applause
having
for
been
a
named. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and
Against
providing
Manchester
analysis and
United.
expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. That is good alertness. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Pinches it off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Oh, just skips past his man.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
It's not... Oh no, this does not look good. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Cruyff. That's going wide left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Lovely ball and a real chance. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United, after 15 minutes, is number 10, Ruud Gullit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Adriano, now it's Thiago, and he's chosen to go back, and this is Thiago. Cruyff, looking to be a menace in the final third. Can he get it through? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Ferdinand. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Adriano. Bellingham. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hullet. And no, that was never going to make it. Adriano. Knocks it into space. And this is Adriano. And it's Vieira. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Varane. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yaya Toure. 15 minutes till half-time. Adriano. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Seedorf. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Nesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Hullet.
Azar. And it's Bellingham. That's Vieira. And the return pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Bale. And this is Thiago. That's good play. And this is Adriano. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute at
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
To say the least. But
It's
that
been
won't
a
shake our
pretty
spirits,
tepid
will it?
display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vieira. And this is Del Piero. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
A probing pass. Aimed at the far side. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Thiago. Adriano looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Thiago. And here's Hullet. Azar. And it's Thiago. Adriano. And he's being shifted off it.
Oh, that's superb.
Adriano!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 13, Thiago. Number 8, Hazard. Number 18, Del Piero. Number 1, Adriano.
Caceres.
On the field.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep.
Nedved.
And he's straight offside.
Rodri. Number 11, Gullit. Number 21, Johan Cruyff. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Substitution in progress.
Threads one in. Knocks it out wide. Nicely shaped ball. Again the flag's up.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, he's not getting any further than that. And it's Rodri. Pull it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Cruyff! Well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Couldn't squeeze it through. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's quick to return it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nedved.
2 added minutes
Cruyff.
has been indicated.
Picked out Ibrahimovic! Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I'm very glad to say
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Caceres. Caceres scooting forward. Adriano running with intent. Now it's Thiago. Threads one in. Adriano. Thiago. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. Zanetti has it out wide, and an impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. There will be a throw-in. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thiago. Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's on his own! And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 25 minutes is number 18, Alessandro Del Piero.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Here's a chance! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Vieira. Bale. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Vieira. That is good alertness. Yaya Toure. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Cáceres. Varane gets it away. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. And this is Del Piero. And he's cut it out. Thiago. Adriano. Hazard. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Thiago. Not the most accurate pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
From the second 45,
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now they can break here. Yaya Toure, this is promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's hoisted clear. Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass isn't the best. And that pass just didn't quite work. Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that has not gone well. Adriano might just make this. Still just a single goal between the sides. Yaya Toure. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Ball in towards the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Adriano. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be a more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than...
And a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Adriano being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Azar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Thiago. Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's gone searching crossfield. And here's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Caceres has the space to scheme. Hullet. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Number 5, Bellingham.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Shot at goal! And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. This is it then, now or never. Šeško. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
pull it. Cruyff.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesta. Check is there to clear. Now Rafael Varane.
2 added minutes has been
To stoppage
indicated.
time, whistle due any moment. Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Manchester United look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Now big up for our players.
Adriano picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a game of thrills and...